Stephen, on this subject, you have been a great supporter of Macquarie Bank. Now, they pioneered this model. How do you think, MacQ Bank is going in its quest to really substantially rejig itself?
Well, they did pioneer the model, and the model is broken, and that's why the likes of Macquarie Infrastructure Group and Macquarie Airports are trading at 50% discounts to claimed assets. So they claim Sydney Airport's worth $12 billion. And the market values it at about $6 billion. And while they're gouging $100 million plus fees each year, the market won't give them capital and won't let them trade near their claimed assets. So Macquarie will survive because they weren't as silly as Babcock. They got in earlier, better assets, cheaper prices, and they've got a more diversified business. Babcock was a one-trick pony. They just copied Macquarie on the funds, gouged the fees. The top executives took out $300 million of cash over the 4 years it was listed. And Macquarie's got more depth, the trading business and advisory business, and I think they'll survive in a pared-down system without the conflict being the advisor to their listed funds. That model is dead.
Yeah. How do you think they're going, though, in terms of being, they've been a lot more open about what they're doing than they used to be? I mean, it's still not incredibly transparent, but they are being more open. They've, said what numbers of jobs have had to go.
Look, they're still a bit Delphic. They're bankers. They don't like talking openly about these things, but they realise that the market is pricing them down because of fear and uncertainty. So in this environment, you have to deluge the market with information to win trust. So they're doing the logical thing to try and get their share price up. And they'll survive, but the net experience of investors in all their satellites and Macquarie itself will still be a deficit of $3, $4, $5 billion when the dust is settled, and there still will be probably 500 millionaire bankers who are left standing, having made a fortune, having been paid in cash. So the whole Macquarie experience for investors across the board, including all the satellites and funds, has been very ugly, but just not as ugly as the $10 billion plus that's been lost with Babcock.